Hello there, knights. Wonderful to see you all. I hope you all are doing great. And today we once again return to the epic tale of rats and bats in Whiskers of Winter. But welcome back to Tales of Iron 2, and we did upgrade a bit. Last stream we did upgrade a few places in Winter's Edge. We upgraded the shop, our food place, our smiths, and the builders as well. Especially the shop as well. We got a lot of excellent loot, which is what I'm wearing right now. We got the God Captain set, a really awesome shield. Got ourselves the God Captain axe as well. Bit more damage, and we got a pretty powerful ranged weapon as well. Now we just need to get a whetstone, and we'll be kicking all the ass. But Winter's Edge is lively once again, and we are ready to kick and defeat the bats as well. And hopefully some Sky Scorchers too. But we're all doing quite well, and we're ready to help our allies in the north. The rabbits have wanted or in need of our aid. These barren snow-covered wastes of White Whiskers are tough terrain, yet the rabbits call it home. The Warren there, ancestral village, marks the doorway point of the Warren's territory, just before the Vicious Mountain. Then we need to do some quests as well for the Rift, for our friend. First, let's continue the story. Ooh. Let's travel. We have a new set of armor and we're ready to kick ass. Love the Skyrim vibes still.
At the docks of White Whisker, Grey Ears bid them to come speak
All right,
to the
Robin's
elder
with
of
us.
the village.
Ooh, nice. Only have full health as well. Got a lot of meals. Last stream as well. Got some upgrades. Ooh, well fortified area.
The rabbit's
I'm here to
body
help.
was old and frail, but his mind was sharp. The Darkwings had made camp on Whisker's Peak. Their attack would come soon, unless someone took the fight to them.
Let's interrupt the plans. I can see the signs of war. Have no fear, White Whiskers. I'll defeat the foes.
As the pair traveled towards the peaks at the edge of White Whisker, the Bat's ice castle slowly came into view. Arlo knew in his heart that one day he must take his battle there.
It's only a matter of time. Can't wait to see the damage you do with this whetstone.
They had no choice but to fight their way to the camp leader. Defeating him would break the Bat's spirit.
Break their spirit! Oh! Oh shit! Alright, 10 damage, not too bad. We're good, Archer down. Be gone! The almost does wonders, though. Let's break the bat spirit. Come on, Robin. Oop, boss fight up ahead, so let's go back and save. I know that rock music anywhere. You can get the berries. Now we're ready. So lightning and fire does well against the bats, of course. Ice is good for everyone else. To the peaks. Get me able to save. Oh, this dude again. Off of your head.
The camp leader raised his war horn.
Oh!
Its unearthly screech seemed to stir the very air into fury. This was not the wind, but the beating of leathery wings.
There's the castle. I missed. Be gone!
The camp leader was defeated, but they had to warn the rabbits. Darkwings were on their way.
What's over here, though? Besides the Vile Castle and the ravine. Night's upon us. Need to return. There were some other choices with the armor sets, though, but I really like the God armor set. Oh shit, the war begun. Oh, you got burnt. There we go. You never break the rat's spirit. Shit, I hope we're not too late.
Gray Ears and the Elder were looking for the source of that terrible screech, but there was no time to explain. Harlow shouted to Gray Ears to get the villagers to the boats.
No! Ah!
Their weapons.
Get to the boats! Oh, that was a close one. Oh wait, this might be the stream or adventure we get to see the Rat Kingdom in the south. Legendary King Redgi. Lightning! Be gone! And they're just chilling in the back while their friends again defeated. Alright. Hell of a world we live in, don't we? I get one of them's on fire. Be gone! You will haunt these lands no longer. Or terrorize them.
Gray Ears and the other rabbits were safe, but terrified. Arlo offered them refuge and a warm welcome at Winter's Edge.
Back to it. We even finished repairing and making a place welcome for everyone as well. Give it to Smiths, the builders, the food place, and the shop as well. Ooh, friendly badger as well. This is where I got all the crafting as well. Yeah, this is where I got it before. We have a Captain Guard set. Shield. Ancient Barbarian Forest Rats. That's a thing. That sounds pretty awesome. You have the Guard set. We even have a set for the Owls too as well. Trust me though, we're ready for the fight ahead. Wish our badger friend had. We had more stuff to buy from them, but they're here though. They're safe in here. And the place is looking very lively.
Arlo was as good as his word. He welcomed the rabbits, proud to offer Winter's Edge as a new home for as long as they wished.
New home until long after conflict is safe, or perhaps for a long time as well. Ooh. What remains of the right whiskers has been claimed by the bad attackers as their own. The rabbits beg Arlo to help return their ancestral home to them. It shall be done.
Gray Ears thanked the warden for his hospitality, but the droop of his ears and whiskers told Arlo there was a great weight on the rabbit's mind.
The eyes
Ranger
also
could
tell the
not
story as well.
contain his anger. The Darkwings had taken the Warren, the rabbit's ancestral home. He could not rest here while they spread their filth there. The warden swore they'd reclaim it together.
Together. It's 11, right? Yep. I think I had it before, but might as well get it. Gotta get the loot, you know? Also, we have like a couple like really wonderful game of the year like games already. From what I've been hearing from a lot of people. There's Resident Evil 9 Requiem, and then there's Pokotopia as well. And there's quite a lot of like Pokemon in Pokotopia as well. And I've been seeing bits and pieces of the lore of that as well. It's been the game does offer like a very like fascinating commentary about humans and Pokemon as well. And even a bit of like science and humanity going too far as well. Well, even science as well, since it does take place in post-apocalyptic Kanto. I did see too that a lot of Pokemon were like migrating or like moving between regions due to it as well. So the storytelling for that's going to be really good, I feel. I'm ready to take back to home.
The ranger was
Warren.
fueled by his fury, barely pausing on their journey for food or rest. Arlo thought it almost matched his own.
Oh, we need whetstone.
What once was a small village
No!
was now a foul Darkwing base, with all they needed to launch attacks all across the north.
Oh, we're doing this.
Warden and the ranger fought tooth and paw, bow and blade, to drive back the bat filth.
Whoever lies ahead is going to get a full force of magic. Necromancer Goraz. Great necromancer of the Darkwing army. None know how old he is or whether he's living or dead. Okay, he's weak to fire and electricity. Alright. He's going to get a full force of lightning then when you see him. Hey! He resurrected! Oh, hell no! Whoa, oh, that was too close. Fine tooth and paw. Oh dear God.
Count Kazak had sent one of his strongest generals, Necromancer Guraz. His defeat would rob the bats of a great weapon.
There we go. No more.
The Warren was safe in Rabbit Paws once more. Grey Ears swore that if the Warden of the Wastes ever called for help, the rabbits would answer.
The great battle and the necromancers defeated. There goes another blow to the backs. They don't have to rely on the army of the undead anymore. Oh, we can't go in here. Right? Well, we have a lot of ice beam stuff. A rabbit gun. Ooh, 20. Crossbow. Anything? Let's get our weapons back. Ammo. We need to in here with a bunch of gold though. Support the rabbits. Ooh, hammer. Ooh, that's good. It costs 25 though, so we can't afford it yet. That's awesome. Ice hammer for when the need arises. And a fire one for when we eventually take the bats, castle, and mountain. But we'll take the mountain, all right. Good sir, take me to Winter's Edge. Then we'll probably go hunting a bit in the rift. We'll see what the next story is.
At Winter's Edge, the rabbits celebrated that their homes were safe once more. They longed to feel the crunch of snow under paw.
Yes! Ooh, there we go! Back to the Crimson Keep! Let's see King Redgi. I want to see how the kingdom's faring.
Despite all Arlo had done, the Darkwing threat was still growing. The North was running out of time.
War
He
Council
told
time.
Leaf to call the War Council. Tomorrow they would make their plan.
Oh, I thought we were going immediately to there. Right, the owls, the white whiskers, that one frog outcast in the rift, and possibly a couple others.
Arlo could not sleep a whisker. He wished more than anything that his father were here to tell him what to do.
Right, war council time.
The
Owls,
nervous chatter
catfish,
silenced at
white
Arlo's
whiskers, and
entrance.
rats.
He did not sweeten the truth. The Darkwing numbers grew. They would return, and Winter's Edge could not stop them alone. He called Robin forward. Arlo was raised on tales of how the North could not rely on Southern kings. But he was desperate. The Ranger was sure King Redgi
King
would
Redgi!
prove different. Ordering the Council to prepare for war, they set course for the Crimson Keep.
I want to see how the kingdom's faring. I wonder if it's like... They definitely allied themselves with the Great Bolshevik Republic, so there's a lot of... Maybe not too much, though, but a bit of technological advancement, though. Who knows what we'll see? Ancestral seed of the King of Ratdom. The Crimson Keep has been the site of many a battle, but never fallen. Under the rule of young King Redgi, its scarlet walls stand tall as a beacon of hope and prosperity for all its citizens. Docks? Alright. A lot of industry, though, I see.
The dock was the greatest Arlo had seen. Robin explained it was built by master craftsmoles. He laughed, telling Arlo how ratfolk believed their king paid them by fighting huge warrior moles in an underground arena.
So that's how he paid for it, then. That was a hell of an arena, too, actually. Rift's Revenge. I like that. So many cool upgrades, though. I like it. Onward, though. Let's see how this... Oh, everything's been quite good for... Oh, okay, the guards are still... looking the same. That's awesome. I want to explore more. Ooh! Rat and... Mole rat. This place looks wonderful. I like it. Oh, there's the love technological advancement. There's windows and everything.
The King's
Crimson
steward,
Fort.
Doug, stopped them before the throne room. He started at the news of war, and then rushed away, muttering about how the armor would need to be polished.
Oh, there's the little bit of technology as well. They have some generators going. Oh, it's wonderful for the Crimson Keep. The fort's holding strong. Oh, they even have like announcements as well. Okay, they still kept the
Dennis,
same...
the King's brother,
Dennis!
was also curious to see this northerner. Dennis missed war. He could plainly see by Arlo's expression that was the Warden's task. He hoped they could fight together someday.
Dennis is still standing strong. The threat of the bats is too great. Need allies. Let's see how King Redgi's faring. Oop. Hopefully no Sky Scorchers visit. Oop, the old monuments are still there.
Arlo was nervous to meet this king. He hoped Redgi lived up to all he'd heard from Robin. He did not have to wait long.
King Redgi, it's been a while.
Redgi was glad to see his old friend Robin was safe and bid him to tell his tale. Robin told of the death of his son by the ferocious Darkwings and begged the king prepare his forces to go north. Redgi was sad at the loss of Little John, but said that was not reason enough for the South to join a northern war. The king wished them well and turned to go. Arlo stepped forward, asking what the king would do when there was no Winter's Edge to shield the South. If they sent no help now, the Darkwings would not stop at their borders. Redgi listened to Arlo tell his tale. It brought back terrible memories of a father lost and a land left in ruin. A tale not unlike this young warden's. He held out his paw in friendship. King and warden, united, could stop any foe. The southern ratfolk would not simply leave the warmth of their homes for frozen lands they had never seen. A trial by combat would prove his worth. Arlo agreed. He would do whatever it took.
So now they have arenas now. Sweet. Let's see how this arena fares.
News had spread swiftly. As Redgi led them to the tournament grounds, the streets were already full. Villagers craned their necks to see their warrior king and this strange northern challenger.
Let's prepare. Doug. Ooh. He will fight bravely. I love his weapon though. It's like a twin blade.
Doug was an unlikely opponent for the first round. His small stature made it hard for him to wield a sword. But when it came to fighting for his king, Doug stood 10 paws tall.
Never underestimate your foe, no matter the size. Doug! I will not use magic against you. Oh, shit. Sorry about that. Hello, Hunter! We finally met King Redgi again. We have allied ourselves with the Southern Kingdom, and we are fighting the bats together. Oh wow, Doug's kicking my ass. Oh, but he's looking pretty good though, honestly. Hell, didn't use my whetstone yet. Ooh. How you doing, Hunter? How's the week going? Whetstone ready. Oh, so everyone's doing quite well, though. Oh, whoa. Well fought.
Doug was no match for Arlo's superior skill. Reggie could already see this would be a tournament that they would squeak of through the ages.
Ooh, awesome. It's always fun using a minigun in games, though. I remember using one in Mob of the Dead. I remember packet punching it too. That was awesome. Oh, let's get a drink though. But happy here, it's going really good so far. Tomorrow I've been at the next 2 days off, so I'm planning on what games to catch up on. Ooh, that's an awesome name for the minigun. I like it. I did do a bit of silks on the flea mini games, but that one certain mini game is getting on my nerve as well. I want like one of the nail upgrades for the pale oil, but it's been a hell of a challenge. So I ended up going back to some Pokemon instead. I'm just about to grind my Pokemon team a lot more and get to Victory Road. Also, Poketopia looks amazing. Oh, Dennis! The king's brother has muscle to spare. Okay, we're getting some more traps and some gems from it as well.
Dennis, veteran of the Green Ward's War and captain of the Royal Guard,
Green
would
Ward's
be a
War.
true challenge for Arlo. The crowd's cheers for the king's brother echoed off the arena walls.
Oh, it's all good, Hunter. Oh, and the kingdom, by the way, has been looking really wonderful though as well. There's a lot more technology, a lot more structures, and a lot more like windmills and technology as well. Thanks to the allies with the moles during the war. All right. Oh, grenades! Wow. Well fought, Dennis.
Arlo was a veteran too, used to fighting monsters and Darkwings with ice under paw. Dennis did not compare. Now the crowd cheered for him.
Oh, who's next? We have a lot of like farmers and workers now. It's a very lovely place. One more. We have one more whetstone just in case. Who's next? Oh shit. We'll find the king himself. Oh hey, we get diamonds. Reputed to be as great a swordsmouse as he is ruler. King Redgi is not to be underestimated. The king. The king awaits.
Arlo's final opponent was the king himself. Redgi had seen off the frog invaders almost single-pawed and was beloved by his subjects.
An epic tale.
This fight would be a tale for their times.
Oh, let's see, let's not disappoint everyone. King Redgi. Oh, he has a gun too, damn. Oh, there we go, he broke him out. Oh! Oh, I got greedy. Oh, he's got the mace. Okay, that... Wow. hell of a weapon. Oh, we got the parry. Well fought, King Redgi.
They were well matched. In stature and skill, there was not a whisker between them. They shook paws in truce.
The ship's still alive. Let's
No
go.
Zed could doubt Arlo's worth now.
Oh, and the Smith too.
Redgi said to meet him by the docks. Together, they would wipe out the Dark Wings once and for all. Together, they would attack Mount Cauldron.
Welcome back, Hunter. We have now proven our worth fully to King Redgi, and we are ready to take the attack to the mountain.
Seeing the king's forces training for battle, Arlo felt the stirrings of something he'd long thought dead in his heart. Hope. At the dock, Arlo's little heart leapt again at the strange contraption. If it was a boat or a house, he could not tell, nor why it had a giant sleeping fuzzlebug atop it. From inside,
Hey, our Turtle
emerged
friend's still
King
alive.
Redgi. He was not alone. King Redgi introduced Bertle. Arlo felt something comforting in the turtle's presence. Bertle was proud to take the army to Mount Cauldron in his bug ship. They
Just
would
in a
make
boat,
camp
all
at
right.
Island View, where Arlo could find them when his forces were ready. In a flap of its wings and a cloud of gas, the fuzzlebug took King Redgi and his army north. Whatever tasks Arlo had to finish, now was the time.
Oh,
Once
shit.
the war began, there would be no turning back.
The war begins. Now we need to slay everyone and do some quests. Oh, Hunter, I forgot to say, last time I defeated a were-owl, I was fighting some owl cultists. Let's go to the rift, though. We need some unfinished business. Thank you, Hunter. And unfortunately, our badger friend's arm was lost, but he is still alive, though. Thankfully. We didn't lose our badger friend. Don't mind that big spider in the background. There's our friend.
From afar, the villagers seemed lifeless, lost in battle or to the cold.
Oh!
But up close, the truth was revealed. They were training dummies. It was a trap.
Whoa! Oh, he has an arsenal. Alright, spear, small shield, poison darts, and weapon. Well, let's see. Oh, yeah, we need to get the Hammond as well. Hold on. Fire and electricity. Assassin used to get phones on the side. Then there's the leader. Oh, thank you, Hunter. Thank you. And he definitely uploaded a lot more Cozy Grove. Well, yeah, Cozy Grove too, and Coral Island as well. Fresh veggies, wine, and adorable farm animals as well. Speaking of food, I still need to cook up a lot more of the recipes though, so I can get the 100%. Now we got the fire traps. Man, what's the armor? Oh yeah, it is not the best when it comes to electricity. I really did like that as well. I didn't get the monster recipes, but I did cook quite a lot though. The Hardy Beans recipe, I remember, did help me quite a lot in the final battle.
It was a trap. The assassin was vicious,
coward!
but Frog and Rat held their ground. Injured, the attacker
Hold the
fled,
ground!
but Short Tongue was not about to let him escape.
Oh, good ammo. Okay, that's where the big frog is, I believe. Right, back to the throne room. Remember, I uploaded most of the Stardew Valley 1.6 update to my YouTube as well. That was a lot of fun. Love the update. Alright, short ton. Wait a minute. Wait. We got to get zap traps. We have good sir. Ooh. Fire, of course. Fire. Zap. And We already have a whetstone. No, we don't. I'm glad they only cost 2. Shotan, we will achieve victory.
The pair found him licking his wounds at a makeshift camp. The assassin seemed to forget his pain as he took up his weapon.
Fire! Oh, hell. Oh, you... villain. Ah, it still got me. So close again. I had some pretty good food yesterday as well. I had some toast and Alfredo. Then I had a fish sandwich and some good french fries as well. I'm definitely planning on having some good snacks as well tomorrow. Whoa! How's that miss? I like that, I like that. The new Tellurian and the Gecko. How do I think of it? Has there ever been like a Gecko alien in Star Wars? Notice like a couple of reptilians, of course, but any geckos? Ooh, awesome. Unfortunately, I don't have any fries left over though, but fries would be good for this weekend though. Fries is always really yummy. And you're welcome. Lightning! Be gone, assassin!
With the assassin defeated, Arlo breathed a squeak of relief. But Short Tongue was not done. He needed to know who had sent them.
Ah, him.
The frog's frantic search through the assassin's belongings gave up the answer. A gold coin bearing the mark of Glubba the Gut. Short Tongue asked Arlo to meet him at Bogmire. He had work to do.
We have some work to do. Let's see. Yeah, but we need yet good. Friend. Nope, not yet. Oh! Speaking of Star Wars, General Glubba the Gut. With Arlo's help, Short Tongue plans to put an end to General and free his captives. Let's end the tyranny of the General.
The assassin's gold coin pointed the pair toward one path. There was no choice but to confront the warlord, Glubba the Gut.
Poison hammer. Sorry, I have to defeat your general. I'll be right back. Frogs need to be freed Tree of War. Because we all know it's good for absolutely nothing. Let's go. Fire and ice. Well, I'll be. Oh, that's blocked off. Short ton. And you have... Oh, let's get some ice. Oh, it's full. Full. Fire and ice. Free the captives and end the tyranny. What's a cool Star Wars species I've usually see from time to time in Legends? They're always coming out of the Wakanda. I know they're kind of referencing one of the planets in current Star Wars, but that's about it.
The warlord sat surrounded by enslaved frogs and laughed at the pair's demands for their freedom. He
We
had a
won't laugh, all right?
surprise for his guests.
Oh shit.
The stench of the dungeon hit them as hard as its floor. A floor that started to shake, and from the shadows
Rancor!
emerged the largest toad core that Arlo had ever seen.
They were so brutal, in fact, that the Force just legit took their, the Force powers away. That's how terrible they were. They were also the first to discover, hyper lightspeed travel, I believe, as well. Yeah, very brutal. I believe they even infused their spears and weaponry with it as well. Oh, nice, you got both of them. We have to go back and save. No mercy. I think one of the super weapons was actually a power to destroy the sun as well, I believe. Good mole, I need another whetstone. Never mind, we have one. What happened, anglerfish?
The warlord sat surrounded by enslaved frogs.
We will
and
get to you one day,
laughed at the
warlord.
pair's demands for their freedom. He had a surprise for his guests.
You know green won't.
The stench of the dungeon hit them as hard as its floor. A floor that started to shake, and from the shadows emerged the largest toad core that Arlo had ever seen.
Why am I getting Venusaur vibes from this dude? Ooh. Ice! Shit. Yeah, going a little bit too far, Ricardo. We're just gonna strip away your very power just like that. Bam. And then the galaxy can actually progress as well. And in an instant, their empire was defeated. It's kind of like if the Covetous Demon was afflicted with Scarlet Rot, though. Especially in that second phase there. But it looks like he's been working out, though.
The warlord sat surrounded by enslaved frogs, and laughed at the pair's demands for their freedom. He had a surprise for his guests. The stench of the dungeon hit them as hard as its floor, a floor that started to shake, and from the shadows emerged the largest toad core that Arlo had ever seen.
Shouldn't he have gone to the second stage? There we go. Oh! Same attack. Okay, our final boss definitely has to be under there, though. That's where we're going to.
The warlord sat surrounded by enslaved frogs and laughed at the pair's demands for their freedom. He had a surprise for his guests. The stench of the dungeon hit them as hard as its floor, a floor that started to shake, and from the shadows emerged the largest toad core that Arlo had ever seen.
Wish you could block that.
The warlord sat surrounded by enslaved frogs and laughed at the pair's demands for their freedom. He had a surprise for his guests. The stench of the dungeon hit them as hard as its floor, a floor that started to shake, and from the shadows emerged the largest toad core that Arlo had ever seen.
Wait. That is electric. Most powerful ice arm we have. This will do. Well, I've had a game like has like the different elementals now of the fire, ice, land, and poison. Makes the game
The warlord sat
a lot more fun to
surrounded
like
by
play around.
enslaved frogs and laughed at the pair's demands for their freedom. He had a surprise for his guests. The stench of the dungeon hit them as hard as its floor, a floor that started to shake, and from the shadows emerged the largest toad core that Arlo had ever seen.
Be gone!
Rat and frog slayed the beast, its bloated corpse sinking slowly into the mud. Arlo felt a pang of regret. It had been a slave as much as the others.
Well, let's hope the warlord answers to his crimes now. I definitely want to do like a long stream sometime Thursday evening, but like much later. Friday evening, I mean. Tomorrow. I think Saturday will be the long afternoon morning stream. So short ton's good. Round 2, warlord. Answer for your crimes against the frogs.
They found the warlord's soldiers celebrating the pair's defeat. Rat and frog were happy to correct them.
Celebrating too early, right? Hey, look who's here!
Seeing the last of his soldiers fall, Glubba croaked his rage. He was the greatest warlord of all frog kind, and they would regret this day.
You know, Greenwall, I've seen better. Why we didn't freeze him? I poison electricity then. Oh, the mulligan. That does more damage than the... Alright. Nope. Shocking, isn't it? Tyrant ends here.
Lubba's tyranny had ended. Short Tongue offered the frogs a home at Bogmire Forge. Together, he and Arlo had freed the Rift as well as the frogs. Perhaps this would be an era of peace for both.
Let's hope so. Frogs deserve an era of peace after decades of war. Hope to have him alongside us during the fight against the bats. So what is up there? I need to check that out. Oh, wait. Oh, no, mind, that's where we came from. Also, I'm very happy to see Marathon looks really, awesome as well. I already saw, a screenshot of a lobby where everyone was friendly and they all escaped together. So that was really wonderful to see. Everyone working together on the accursed world of Tau Ceti. We have defeated the tyrant. Hopefully the rift here will get some era of peace. Also, I love the little Star Wars references. That was awesome. What are we doing? I mean, let's see if Merlin said there's anything here. Oh. Hey, smoking. Druid?
The Druid card. A wild card in any deck.
Okay, I think we... Yeah, we need to go back to the outskirts. There's something we need to do there. Last time we met him, he was doing a brownie recipe. Outskirts, right. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to also do slaying quests as well for them. Mossbug Farm. Oh yeah, over here. I'm not sure if we have enough. We only have 2.
It slotted in perfectly. Arlo had heard tales of this tomb. Perhaps with more rune stones, he might get to see it for himself.
Only 2 more. Also, I love this little village here. You saved it from an attack from the bats, and reminds me of a home, though. Oh, and we also got like a little pet as well. Vulture. We need a bag of seeds still. Got 45 of that. Bedtime, let's go. Time to sleep. I love that you can sleep in this game. Ah. That was nice. Vulture.
The farm's troubles, however, were far from over. Now the farmers were under attack by a giant winged beast. The elder begged for the warden's help once more.
We must travel forth. Hell with the vultures week 2 again. Yeah, this was the were owl. I don't want to fight that again. Cultists, they worship blood. Ooh, electricity, nice. Oh, they're preparing for war already. Good to see you, everyone. say, yeah, ice and electricity. Oh, so that does damaged. Now do.
The field was too empty. Arlo followed a familiar scent. Blood. The body of the farmer missed him by a whisker. The winged beast was coming for him.
My powers have tripled since last we met.
The beast was injured, but Arlo could see its trail of smoke. At its end, he could finish what he started.
Oh, hey, this is where we fought. We were with our father last time we were here. We were fighting one of those backstabbers. Now, where did the villain go? And all the way across the map. Hello, everyone. Glad everyone's preparing for war. Glad to see King Redgi's still strong. Let's kick some ass.
The beast had another farmer lifeless in its talons. This would be its last. It had fled again, seeking its nest. It would not have long to recover, as the warden was soon on its tail.
Back to it. Love this great axe. Good mole, I need your assistance. Better not take a sit, Palmer.
Nestled among the eggs in the bird's nest was a farmer, and still alive.
Not again.
No doubt meant as a snack for the hatchlings.
No more farmers.
The farmer was free, and Arlo sent him home.
Ooh, bow.
He would not be these chicks' first meal.
Let's just back at that place, though. It's gotta be, there has to have been more. Also, wait a minute. I forgot. We can always check the, Oh, we have one more from the Elder. Then Sigrid. Then Shotun in the Rift. And then the Warren. Did that just say Flying Turtle? Flying Turtle. Wonder if it's post game. Let's go back to the farm though. Gotta have been one more, right? Beds. And the other was quite a bit of grinding. Said it's only active at night, so let's sleep until the night. Get some good sleep. And we're off. I think I have a different game I want to play tomorrow, though. Been meaning to get back to it. It'll be in the evening, though, so I think it'll be Mio, though. We need to continue Mio. Well, we just need sleep, exactly. think it was here. That was fast. Here we go. Let's go back to the White Whiskers. Don't know what's down here, but let's take a look. All right, we came upon a church, I guess. But what's in here, though? Never more place?
The mole sobbed at his empty paint pot. He was moved at the Warden of the Waste's offer to risk his life to bring him paint. Arlo was sure that's not what he'd said. But the mole explained this blue pigment was found only in the blood of an ice worm.
Did I just... Alright, ice worm. I love how the moles are just chilling in vaults. Wonderful, yes, please hydrate. Great payroll for paint. Ooh, poison upgrade. Okay, looks like they worship some sort of a... Alright, looks like the moles made it to the moon. Well, they made somewhere.
As Arlo approached the statue, the familiar pulse of energy began to buzz throughout his body. From his tail to his whiskers, Arlo felt stronger than he had ever done before.
Get one-shotted. Frozen Lake. Now we're on top of the giants now. Well, let's see what's over here. Got the Swihand. Elite military order in service of the Church of Orion Radiance. Huh. Lobby. That's a weapon. Right, the rabbits are back to their ancestral home. I swear we're gonna get legendary gun one day. See, everyone's at peace now though for a bit until the war begins. Blue paint.
Worms had been seen again. But these ones emerged not from mud, but from the ice, and were said to be big enough to swallow the Warren whole. The rabbit bounding toward him was exhausted and panicked. Between his frantic breaths, Arlo made out the words, ice worms and village walls. Outside the village walls, the wind turned ice cold. The ground shook, and from beneath the frozen tundra burst the giant ice worm. The ice worm had escaped for now. Arlo knew he could not rest. This creature would return if he did not finish his hunt.
You need a little bit of blue paint. Let's see what our friend has with him, though. Because it's clearly an item of vital importance. Be gone!
Arlo pursued the great ice worm to the peaks of White Whisker, and in the shadow of Mount Cauldron, it fell at last.
There's
The
Mount
rabbits of
Cauldron.
the Warren were safe.
Massive castle. This will be another ice worm for the villagers. The icebreaker. Rabbit's ass skull could help with the fierce frost death march. Now friendly them. It will be done.
The keen ears of the rabbits had heard frost-footed centipedes on the march. With the Warren's defenses in tatters, they turned to the
And then we fight
warden
him
for
there.
aid.
I would love to see the Northern Lights one day, though. I've only seen like a proper aurora in the sky before.
Fish still flapping on the ground, but no sign of the fisherman. The culprit soon revealed itself. A rearing frost death march.
Coward, face me! Yeah, it would be down there. To the lake. Under the green sky.
The rabbit was hanging on by a whisker, but before Arlo could save him, a beast was on him.
Meet up, friend. Oh, he's near the paint cave. All right. Now what's in here? Oh, nice. Nope.
Arlo was amazed at the ingenuity of moles. This one immediately put the creature's blue blood to good use, offering a hearty reward for the warden's bravery. The mole was delighted to have paint again, and set about decorating his soldiers once more.
Ooh,
Arlo
lamps.
suspected it was near time he returned to his own.
Hey, leave my mole friend alone. They've been through enough. Let's go to the Crimson Fall. Let's see. If there's like a shop or anything there. I think that's the old sewer entrance, though, to the crypts. Yeah, that's the arena. Lovely view of the fort. Love this place, and I'm happy it's still alive and doing good. Oh my god, we have the last of the cards!
A rare card indeed. Although rare, its qualities are not always positive. The Smith card. Highly sought after for its ability to change the qualities of other cards.
Ooh, alright. Alright, wonderful. We have what we need. To the outskirts. See what grand fight awaits us. Is Ratna Rodinson still around in some way, or who we fighting exactly? First, let's sleep. This warrior needs his rest. It's been a hell of a time fighting bats and everyone. Let's see what awaits us. No, I thought that was... I could have sworn that was... I thought that was it. Yeah, unless those are from Merlin. How many cards do we have, actually? Thankful we have enough gold, though. Time to go to Nestminster for a bit. Not too long, though. Still love these forests. You have nothing. Let's do this one last one.
In the absence of the Elder Were-Owl, the cult had retreated into hiding, but the Rangers report the cult planned to anoint a new leader, and were preparing a sacrifice at the shrine.
No, you don't. This will be fun. Use a sacrifice.
The sacrifice ceremony was underway. Arlo had only moments to stop it.
Oh, no, another one.
Arlo had stopped another cultist
Here we go.
transforming, but he sensed that the cult were far from finished in the forest.
Be gone, cultists. I had enough of your madness last time. Tried sacrificing my badger friends, and now this. I think after stream I'll relax with a bit of Pokemon. Well, a bit after grinding some Tales of Iron, of course. Still need to get some of the trophies. Like some of the defeat the enemy trophies. Gotta slay them all. We have the Owl Cultists, the Centipedes, I think. No way, I already got that the other day. Yeah, birds. You find some... yeah, Mudworms, you have 10 left. The Owl Cultists. And Backstabbers, the little spiny creatures. Coat of Owls. Cultists wear owls are still in the forest. Rumors of their foul deeds are everywhere. What's weighing among the tales of a banquet to be held? Owl almost stopped them before they tried to eat more of his new friends. Will do, my friend.
Sigrid had worrying news. Rumors of a banquet in honor of a newly transformed were-owl flew around the forest. This was Arlo's chance to put an end to the cult. These Night Eyes were transporting freshly butchered kills. The owl folk of the Golden Forest had forsworn meat generations ago. These were cultists headed to the feast.
Let the feast begin. That's essentially what their first ritual was. Like, the dude ate the arm of the badger, and then just transformed into a monster. Fear not the darkness. The feast will begin. Also, I did see an owl the other day as well. They're rare, but it's always a joy seeing them.
A full cart of fresh meat. This much meat surely meant the whole cult would be at the banquet.
Speaking of owls, the owl from Sekiro is definitely one of the tougher fights I've ever had. Your free friend.
The young ranger had news to give, as well as thanks. He had heard the cultists speak of the Totem Shrine. Could this be where they would hold their banquet?
One, two. To the ceremony. Anything more, friend?
At the Totem Shrine, the scene was set for a bloody red banquet. If Harlow had any say, it would be their last meal.
Burn! Heavy axe. Ooh, crossbow.
With the were-owl defeated, the remaining cultists would return to the shadows.
Gotta burn and Mesmer's flame. Haven't seen a fire rattlesnake though, but that'd be the closest to we if there ever was anything like that. Speaking of snakes, there's one there. Let's see, just in case, let's go to Parliament. Let's see what they think. I believe I listened. They did Pokemon reviews, didn't they? I believe I listened to a couple of those. But I have seen them though. Yes, I am subbed to their channel. Oh, and after stream, I need to watch a couple of videos though. I'll share them in the Discord as well. I was gonna watch Vibe's video on the higher beans in Marathon, and I was also gonna do the same with Hollow Knight as well. Oh, what did he say about the Flame Lurker? Parliament, you have nothing to say. I defeated the cultists. Yeah, you have nothing. Oh, that I can see that though. That is definitely really annoying. I think yeah, it was like that in the remake as well. I had a hell of a time, I think, with him in the remake. I somehow clutched it first try. And that's only thanks to my sorcery range. I mean, yeah, it is bullshit. Even I've seen people back in the OG Demon Souls cheese it by, like, using sorcery or hiding, I believe, somewhere in the boss room. I had a hell of a time with man-eaters. What do you say about the man-eaters? Man-eaters definitely took me a while. Well, let's go back home now. I want to see what's at our shop, though. We might have the rest of the cards, though. Yeah, next stream we do of... Oh! Centipedes are back. I definitely farm some of the enemies and do the quests off stream. Well, wait, let's go to the Rift first. Let's see if there's anything missed in that shop. Oh, yeah, wait, White Whiskers. There's bound to be something somewhere. We're missing some tarot cards, so they had to be somewhere. Not here. Do not have carrots. We don't have tea bags. We have 300 gold though. That's insane. Okay, to the rift. To the forge. What if it's dropped from one like the bosses though? Okay, can trade stuff. Armor stuff. Fish platter. What enemies pushed me off in the... Like back when I played Demon Souls though. I know those just... Just... What were they called? They were the horrifying torturers. They can rot in hell. Mind flayers were annoying, but they were the big dudes that had the halberds, so that would laugh at the Slayer of Demons in Balteria. Fat officials, yeah. Those red and blue knights too were terrifying. Upgraded everything. Seems there's anything new at the shop. Go send them to Blacktown to mosquitoes and the big dudes with the clubs and the boulders. Just throw boulders at them all day. Alright, anything here? Anything new? Nope. I have a full on health there. Okay, new crest is looking excellent. Stone, we can trade stuff. We have a lot below for the larger traps, though. We'll save that for the final battle. Well, let's see if we can travel to any more places, and I think that'll be it for now. The next stream will be the big final battle. So I just didn't do anything more with the ship dude though over here. Into the forest, you've been everywhere. Yeah, that's it. Just see if I find to do You do the other quests and somehow get like the you need to get the Heron's mission rod. The spectacles from this gentleman. Tomb of King Harat Bluefane. And we need to get I swear we're missing more. But I'm not sure about that. But it's time to get some rest and prepare for the big streams this weekend, no. I wish I could sleep here. But I cannot. And Rad Note Nights, that was another adventure in the Whiskers of Winter. We have gathered our allies, we've met King Redgi in the Crimson Keep yet again, and we are ready to face the future. And have war with the bats. We have all our allies and we are more than ready. But thank you very much, Hunter and Knights who are looking, hanging out, and watching the adventures today. This was a lot of fun. And I'll be streaming an old adventure tomorrow. I'll be back to streaming, I believe, more Mio tomorrow. But tonight I'm going to relax, eat dinner, and play some Pokemon, and catch up a lot. But please take care of yourselves, Knights, and I hope you all learned something new and exciting today. But take care of yourselves and enjoy all the good drinks and food this weekend. But be well and have an awesome Friday and weekend. And best wishes with work if you all have it. But all those adventures will continue in the north next time. Thank you for making the stream a really exciting and fun one. We will fight and strike back at the bats for good. Please take care of yourselves, Knights. Much love and rest well tonight. We'll have more adventures later this weekend. Now let us go raid and hang out with the lovely Miss Quinn tonight. She's playing some... Ooh, the Quarry. That's a good horror game. Really fun one as well. So let's go give all the love over to Miss Quinn tonight. And hang out with her awesome community as well. She does a lot of essay videos on YouTube. She's a great writer. And her and her community are a lot of fun to hang out with. And she's pretty awesome as well. But be well, everyone. Take care. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. And spring's nearly upon us as well. Can't believe spring's almost here. But have an epic and cozy weekend, everyone. May it be full of legendary adventures.